Hello, everyone. Just when you think things couldn't get any worse, I'm reading in my community posts where scammers have pretended to be police departments. Sergeant so-and-so, even with badge numbers, calling you to put money to get someone out for DWIs and all sorts of stuff like that coming from the police department. So this is to warn you, don't even take that for granted, because the police department is not going to be calling you, asking you to send no money for somebody DWI. It doesn't work like that. Okay, so do not send nobody money calling about someone being arrested or something like that. That's just absurd. But I'm just wanting you to let you know it has happened already. And some people have been duped out of their money. Okay, now I want to tell you a scammer story. It happened to me. The same story I saw in the community post, what I was telling you about. So I'm going to tell my story. My computer started messing up on me because of an email. Okay, so I called the geeks. And so they told me I had to pay for a year, if I wanted them to come in my home and fix it. Because where I live, the weather conditions are really bad in the wintertime. And it was during the wintertime when this happened. So I said, well, let me get this, I think it was $100 so that they could come to my house, and I was doing remote work. All right. Well, I paid the money, and but before that, I was sent to somebody in the geeks that took full control over my computer. That's how I got started. And they didn't tell me right then that we've been having trouble with scammers. They sent somebody to my house, I guess, to straighten the situation out, but it's out now. Everybody knows that Best Buy geeks has been scammed. Scammers have infiltrated Best Buy geeks. It's out in the open now. So they took my computer. They shut it down. I'm talking about the scammers. Then when the geek people came to my house, they tried to, they fixed it and stuff like that. But I noticed the guy that came to the house, he put a notepad on my computer. He said, I'm going to put this notepad on your computer with your passwords and stuff like that to get into your, like Google Chrome, Microsoft, like that. So I said, okay. I didn't know, I didn't know. So I said, okay. Well, fast forward, I'm sitting at my computer. I've kind of learned a little bit more about it by this time. But I'm sitting at another computer, two computers side by side, and I had my phone. Well, I'm opening up this little computer because I said, I could do something with this little computer since I've, learned a little bit more. And so I got both of them open. I'm on this computer looking, trying to find and figure some stuff out, probing through to see what I have on it because I hadn't used it in a long time. It was like my first little computer. Then I had my phone, and then my big one that I, use all the time with all my data and all my business on there, all my YouTube stuff on that one. So I'm just going on this, and something say, look, I can see out the corner of my eyes, the cursor was, I thought I saw a cursor moving, and then I saw my webcam flash on my computer. I'm going like, how could that be? I didn't do anything to make this computer come on. How could that be? Well, I proceeded to on my other computer because I figured, maybe I was doing something. Then I saw it just really going, moving stuff up. I said, oh no, I've been hacked. So I took a picture of it. Took a picture of the computer. Now, mind you, what I didn't tell you was it was like a week or two before that, I was on the computer with scammers, and I didn't know I was. But they have like these scam people that, they patrol computers. Um, and they saw me getting ready to be scammed. They took complete control over my computer. They sent out a siren and they said, you're being scammed. Shut your computer down. One said, don't. It was a whole bunch of mess. It scared me so bad I almost ran out my house. So after that, was over, I went back to my computer, but my computer was still hacked. I didn't know it. I didn't take my computer back to Best Buy. I didn't know what to do. I just thought maybe they had gone away because it had been several weeks since that incident. So here I am, and then I'm looking over there. My webcam came on without me. Then next thing, the cursor. Not my mouse, another cursor inside, just going around. So I grabbed my phone and I proceeded to shoot a video of my computer. And what was really suspicious was that, that note that the man that came to my house, supposedly the geek, had my passwords and stuff. Tell me why that cursor didn't go over there in the computer where it had notes and went right there to that note. It was going up and, moving it. Well, what I did, I grabbed my mouse and I hit down on that so I could delete it. Tell me why we were fighting over my own stuff in my computer, myself and the scammer. So we going back and forth, fighting in my computer for my stuff. After watching him scrolling my calendar, changing sites and everything, just going all through my stuff. And so what I did was I had a towel. I grabbed the towel and I threw over the camera and I shut my completely shut my camera, my video down, my computer down. I'm telling you this. It is real. It is real. I mean, they are in your... If you ever have talked to those people from India and they telling you that somebody put such and such on your account, so much money, and we're trying to give it back to you, oh, you don't have to do nothing, we're doing everything for you. They already in there. They have already hiked, but they need you to put so much in there, like your passwords to get into the bank to give them access to your credit cards and everything like that. And that ain't all, honey, because once you find them out and they kind of realize you found them out, they will immediately go and try to buy stuff from off the internet with your credit card. So my advice to you, if you have noticed that your webcam have come on, or you say, well, what is my webcam on? I didn't cut it on. You are not seeing things. Somebody cut it on. Yeah. And somebody is watching you in your house. Somebody is watching everything you're doing on your computer. It happened to me. They was watching around in my house from my computer. So it could happen to you. And just so happened, a scam, I guess, if they, I don't know if they work for the government or whoever, but um, they shut them down. But I never did take my computer to be clean. I just changed all my passwords and I got new cards. I got new credit cards. And the thing of it is, when you start putting your credit cards online, when you buy stuff from Amazon and all stuff like that, you're vulnerable. You're vulnerable. And then for goodness sake, you guys, if somebody tell you, a simple thing is this: you get an email and they tell you, this is the United Postal Service. You have a package. We tried to deliver your package. Just send us $3 or $5, whatever, to re-deliver your package. The United Postal Service. Mm-mm. The bottom line to this, you guys, I don't care how how much they ask for. The United States Postal Service will never ask you for money to redeliver a package. See, you got to look at the things just like they are. Don't overlook it and say, they look, mm-mm. Take your time and think. Would the United States Postal Service ask me to pay to deliver a package? If it sounds crazy, it is. And for someone to tell you, oh, you don't have to touch nothing, ma'am or sir, I'm in your computer, I'm doing it. That means, who has access to be in your computer moving stuff around without you? You have been hacked. If you see your webcam coming on, they are already in there. Take your computer to the nearest place to have it cleaned out, because you have been hacked. They have spyware on your phone, spyware. And they are laying up, working with 2 or 3 people in the same house, one playing like they're the secretary and the other playing, they working together to steal and rob you blind. Now, those are just the phone scammers looking for money. We have that to deal with daily. We have phone calls coming at us daily. I'm telling you guys, it's a whole new wall now. You don't even, let me tell you, a new one. When you answer your phone, don't be so quick to say, if they call your name, just say yes. Do you know yes is a signature? Just the word yes can be a signature. And if someone call you from a credit company that you owe, if you even say your name or say yes, or this is your phone number, this even just saying anything like they're asking you questions, you are admitting that you owe this money and all of that. So don't talk to these people if you answer a phone number that you don't know. Okay, you asking for trouble anyway, but just say you do. And the first thing they're going to start doing is asking you, is this, and then calling your name. A professional person, when you say hello, when you answer your phone, hello, they're going to immediately say what company they are from and all of this, because things has gotten real bad and they know that people don't, they don't want to talk to no scammers. So they're gonna come right out and tell you who they are. And if they don't, they're stupid and they're not keeping up with the times. Because if someone called me and as soon as I answer, they gonna call my name out, I just hang right up. I don't answer yet. Why call somebody house and then Brittany Love, soon as you answer the phone? What kind of mess is that? It doesn't go like that. Go back to old time. Go back to the old days, honey. When you answer a phone, you introduce yourself to the person that answered the phone. The person that is on the other end should straight out introduce themselves. Then tell you who they are calling for. Not asking you, are you them, soon as you answer the phone. So anyway, I hope this video was helpful. Okay? And I started another video, but I cut it off. It was about they have scammers pretending to be from the police department, and I hope that hadn't happened to you yet. In my neighborhood, in my neighborhood community post, they are saying that people have been scammed like that, saying that send money on links to get people out of jail, or somebody being arrested for DWIs, and you could hit this link to send money now, because the person won't go to jail and all kinds of stuff. They have infiltrated the court dockets. It has gotten really serious. So look here. I don't mean to put fear into you. I mean to wake you up and alert you. And I want you to be not so trusting with those kind voices you hear over the phone. Being so kind, because 9 times out of 10, they are scammers. Yeah, so just be careful, and remember, don't let me tell your story on this scam video. Okay? So take it easy. To the next video. Bye-bye.